Hi, Leo, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon, and welcome to your Tarot Video Scope for 18 by Ama. Please make sure that you also listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign. For this reading today, I am opening cards from the traditional tarot deck and one more card from the Angels Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. If you'd like to schedule your very own private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or you can visit my website amalightworker.com. All of the contact information is listed down here below in the show more description box. Please like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, you allow me to take messages for you as well. And also, please turn on the bell icon, that's the notification bar, and you get to set your own personal preference. Make sure that the notification bar is on. This way you will be notified each and every time that I upload videos, and of course each and every time that I do live streaming. Stay tuned. I am going to be doing the usual mid-month live streaming, live Akashic reading for each and every sign of the zodiac. Also, I would like to talk to you about the VIP package. The Akashic Records did ask me to create this package for my audience. It is dollars for months, 4 weeks. But if you are listening to this video in we have a little promotion, a discount from dollars. You get to purchase it at 4 weeks. This VIP package will be personalized and tailored to your needs, and also as directed by the Akashic Records and the Spirit. We are going to have a preliminary session and a post-evaluation session. During the preliminary, we're going to decide specifically what service you are going to be getting the first week, the second week, the third week, and so on. Each and every week, we are going to have a specific date and time for the service to happen. And in addition to that, if you need an emergency session, is included in the price. I will teach or give a lecture where is appropriate based on what we will decide on the preliminary session. You are going to have access to each and every service listed on the website, and also to other services that are not necessarily listed on a website. You'll not necessarily find the VIP package information yet on the website. If you like to ask me about it, if you have any inquiries about it, do email me directly at amalightworker@gmail.com. And if you are interested, email me so I can send you the link to place a payment for it. Thank you so very much for that. Now, also remember that in the show more description box, you're going to find other links. For those of you who would like to know more for this month's reading, I am uploading a whole new video, a whole new reading for your sign for the month of 18 for download and purchase. If you are interested, you're going to find the link down here below in the show more description box. Please also notice the other Vimeo links. The second link is about the eclipse season and how this eclipse season is still influencing all of us for the next months if you are interested. And the third link down here below, it is about the year 18 prediction for each and every zodiac sign if you are interested. Again, email is amalightworker@gmail.com to contact me for a personal reading. For the month of 18, Leo, the general feelings that I am picking up for you have to deal with a movement forward. Could be an actual moving away for some of you. Learning, teaching, expanding your knowledge. There's going to be important news or important communication. They could be very important. Communications of importance with various different people are being indicated. You could be reflecting on your life, values. There is a certain sense of you gathering momentum and moving forwards. A teacher or a mentor be showing up and balancing every situation, every area of your life that particularly recently has been a little bit out of balance. Some of you end up making a little extra money along the way. So now allow me to break this down one by one. Page of Wands, to me, it means travel, passion, message coming to you from far, a career move, a spiritual or a philosophical message, a person full of energy that is now seeking out new places to satisfy his or her curiosity, the center of attention to a leader. Sometimes this card also means naivete. And if it does represent a person, it may be you because it represents a Leo, an Aries, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or the moon sign, if I'm not mistaken. So it could be you. So now allow me to tune in so I can focus why specifically this card showed up for you. I keep getting work related travel or preparing to travel, and it be either work related, or some of you could be attending courses, classes, a college in a different area, so you have to travel. I keep getting a lot of promotions that are going on. You could be dealing with ads, advertisements, promotions, running promotions. You'll be doing so in behalf of a business that you have or on behalf of the company that you could be working for. For some of you, I keep getting that you are going to feel connected to this person. This could be a fairly or fairly new person in your life. And I keep getting a lot of messages or communication back and forth. You could be exchanging a lot of text messages. You could be having a lot of long conversations with each other. It is not being shown to me as this person who has all of your attention is a new love interest to you, or a new friend, or a new business partner, or a family member. They're just saying that there's going to be some intense communication, like ongoing communication with this person. You could be, if you are taking classes, courses, you could be changing the timing of the classes, changing courses. Some of you also end up changing your entire major. You are going to be receiving news in regards to something that maybe you applied for and now you're receiving news. Maybe you took an important test or an examination. Now you're going to hear the results of it. If you have been working diligently toward the achievement of a goal, of a wish, now remember, you finally see things coming to fruition. You finally see the results. Anything that you are struggling with, your creativity, if you are struggling with, ideas, if you are struggling with, coming up with solutions, if you are struggling with that. If communication was a little bit difficult with a person or communication in general, I keep getting that is going to start to get little by little, it will start to get easier. For some of you, I keep getting that you are going back to work. So you were off work for some time, and now they're saying that now you're going back to work. Some of you are creating new jobs for yourself. You could be creating a business for yourself. Somebody could be creating a job title for you, coming up with creating a job position for you. In some cases, clearly, this message is not going to make sense to everybody either. You are going to be getting this attention from somebody. This may be in a professional setting or work related, somebody at work or somebody with whom you are linked, maybe professionally. You could be getting a lot of attention from them. Now, I don't know if this attention will be welcomed by you, but I keep getting that it will definitely be there. Some of you are going to get matters into your own hand, and you decide that enough is enough, and it feels like you are going to take some action to put a stop to something. Okay, and you are going to take action to begin something new. For some of your Leos, they're saying is like a whole new life will open up for you. I keep getting traveling. This travel come up last moment. Maybe you don't know about it yet, but travels and traveling, it is showing up for many of you. Your sense of passion and your sense of excitement will be returning to those of you who particularly you maybe felt tired, or maybe you felt like you lost like joy in that excitement. They're saying that you're going to feel like you're more energized mentally, physically, energetically, emotionally. And for some of you, this good news that is showing up, it could be in regards to money. It could be a good news in regards to love or to a love relationship. It just does feel that you have some of you Leos are going to have something positive to look forward to. The next card that you have is the Hanged Man. To me, it means feeling at limbo, the illusion of being trapped. So you are not trapped. It's just the illusion of you feeling trapped or feeling stuck or feeling stagnating. It also focuses on your life, values, and the way you are thinking. Many of you are going to let go of any thoughts, any beliefs, any spiritual beliefs, or religious beliefs because you are evolving. You are evolving internally, emotionally. And now your mind is expanding, is opening up to new ideas, new possibilities, new desires, new wishes for your life and for yourself. Whatever beliefs that are a little bit outdated and no longer apply to your life, to your situation, it is going to be very clear to you. They are showing me some of you having to deal with some sort of an official business, official documents, official paperwork. You may find yourself in a whole new position when more power will be granted to you, or you're going to be in some sort of an official position. You'll be representing a family member to an event or to a situation. You could be representing a business or a company. If you were a little bit in doubt, or if you were struggling with self-doubt, it feels like at the very least mentally there's going to be a lot of letting go of attachments, letting go of attachments with people that no longer serve you. And after running into like a rough patch, now the road ahead of you is smoother. For some of you, they're saying you're going to be making a smoother landing, whatever this means for you. There's going to be a lot of reorganizing. Many of you are reorganizing your home. You could be reorganizing files. You could be reorganizing your finances, reorganizing bills, reorganizing computer files, reorganizing your home, your closets. There's a lot of reorganizing that will be taking place. There's some sort of a comeback, particularly if you had some sort of a falling out with a friend, with a coworker, or with a family member. They're saying there's going to be some sort of a reconciliation, or at the very least trying to work things out between the two of you. A situation related to home, or a situation related to your home life will now start to make better sense to you, and it will definitely be facilitated. Some of you will be receiving some news in regards to a pregnancy, a family celebration, or a family event. The next card that you have is the Six of Swords. To me, it means a mental or a physical travel, voyage, traveling toward a new idea, carries challenges along the way, but this is definitely a road that will take you to a better place of balance and equilibrium. Sometimes this card also to me represents a counselor, a book that brings you back to equilibrium. So, again, it is not an easy journey to reach this place of balance and equilibrium. Nevertheless, you are going to reach this state of balance and equilibrium. It means, to me personally, it also means travel, and it also means moving way, like maybe moving way, maybe moving to a new home, a whole new area, moving to a new state, or even to a whole another country. So let me figure out, what does it mean for you? For many of you, you are now going to start to put to action, you are going to start to apply to your life the lessons that you have learned, particularly in the recent couple of weeks or in the recent 2 or 3 months. For those of you who have been dealing with expanding your spiritual world, expanding your spiritual knowledge, they are now telling me that you are now going to apply to your life whatever these teachings were about. So if you have learned, for example, I'm going to give you an example. If you have learned feng shui, you now start to feng shui your home. If you learn energy clearing, now you are going to start to clear your own energy. If you learned astrology, now you're going to start to do the astrology of your own chart. So you are taking something and you are applying that to a much more practical level. For some reason, I keep getting that for some of you, you could be drawn a little bit more to home cooking or to home style cooking. Something that is good old fashioned is making a comeback. You could be going to a good old fashioned religion. If that was your source of strength in the past, you could be making a comeback to that. If what was soothing and always provided stability for you, for example, was a good home cooked meal, you could be going back to that. If you feel more drawn to living in the suburbs or in the countryside, you could be going back to that. For some of you, they're saying that you are going to receive healing in a relationship or in a marriage. If you have been in a relationship or in a marriage that your marriage was affected by something that happened in the family, okay, the loss of someone, maybe it was affected by money, finances. Now I keep getting that this marriage will be healing, and it's not going to be anymore influenced in a negative way by these external sources, like things happening in the family, the loss of somebody, or money issues. For some of you, I keep getting that you end up buying a new property, a new home. Maybe not that necessarily you're going to move to this new home. Maybe this is like a business idea for you. You're just buying a piece of property to turn it into something else or to rent it out. But for many of you, I keep getting this a feeling of release, this feeling of blessing, to have this opportunity for you to move. Definitely a new home is being indicated very strongly for some of you Leos. If there is a financial aspect to a situation that maybe you need to go over details, it needs to be properly analyzed, you need to lay it out, you need to lay it all out, that will happen. You could be going over finances if you're purchasing a home, the deed to a home, documentations related to that. This could be in regards to a job, whatever you need, it needs to be laid out. This could be in regards to something that is happening in the life of a child that you have. If there is information that you need to know, or if for some reason you kept the truth away from somebody, or somebody kept the truth away from you, now everything is going to be laid out on the table, because I keep getting that you initially be a little bit at limbo, or you don't know what to do, or you don't know if you were going in the right direction, feeling at limbo. But then little by little you are going to gain clarity, and which direction you need to go, it will be very clear to you. Some of you could be falling in love with a new idea. So they're not necessarily saying falling in love with a new person, but they're saying you're falling in love with a new idea. So something new shows up and you just feel very attracted to this. It feels like a new beginning. You have to be a little bit more determined. Your determination has been affected a little bit by all of these eclipses and other planetary movements. And I keep getting that as you are progressing toward the end of it, you're going to feel that definitely you feel more determined. Your sense of willpower, determination, ambition, and strength, physical and mental strength, will be coming back. The next card that you have is Balance, Archangel Zachiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for the perfect timing. For some of you Leos, I keep getting that you have been a little bit disappointed. Either you had to constantly run into delays, things being postponed, things just weren't going forward the way you wanted them to. I keep getting particularly the end of September, where a lot of things are just going to fall into the right place. And I also keep getting that for some of you, it wasn't a matter of the perfect timing. It was a matter of you being ready emotionally, mentally, so you could start something or continue with the next step to something. If you have run into difficulties, maybe difficulties reaching an agreement, I keep getting that you are going to be able to reach important agreements. You are going to be able to collaborate with other people in a successful way. This could be on personal basis, maybe for personal reason you need to collaborate with another person, work reasons, or maybe you go to school and you need to collaborate on a paper, on a project, on research, on an artistic endeavor, or creating something together. I keep getting all of these collaborations now, or partnerships are going to take place naturally. You're naturally going to feel like you are bonding with other people. You're naturally going to feel that other people understand you and you understand them better. Some opportunities are just going to show up in your door, and they're just going to just show up in such a natural way that it feels like you are not pushing it, or you're not like working against the energy. It feels like they're just easily happening for you, and easily you are going to feel connected with people around you. You have a lot more to gain than you have to lose. If this message is intended for you, you know exactly what this means, and they are asking me to repeat this again. You have a lot more to gain than you have to lose, particularly if you are hesitating to take the next step, or if you are hesitating to get something started, put something in action. There is protection all around you. You are definitely shedding layers of whatever was overwhelming, and you are coming out of this phase as a person with brand new ideas, much more optimistic, much more uplifted. And in some cases, you have to be patient with people, patient toward other people in particular, but they are telling me that where you are headed is a much more positive place. And I keep getting some of you making a major purchase, okay, buying something very expensive, a major purchase that will prove to be very blessing. It could be the place purchasing a expensive computer, expensive equipment, expensive car, a home, a house, a boat, a motorcycle. You could be purchasing like a very expensive program, and that could turn out to be the perfect choice for you, purchasing courses, classes, the purchase of something that is not so cheap, but it turns out to be a real blessing. I hope that this makes sense to you. Leave me a comment down here below. Contact me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, and visit my website at amalightworker.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, you allow me to take messages for you as well. Thank you so much, and I will connect with you again in the next video. Bye.